They're gonna get healed up. You can go ahead and pull these if you want. If you're patient, you can just skip them. If you're ready. If you're anything lower than that, then they'll probably pull. But you just go around to the side of them. Wait till they pat back. Which is taking quite a while. There we go. Same thing with this guy. He pats from here to over here. You can just go past him. This room has 3, 4, 5 pulls in it. You can skip it without doing any of them. There's one pat that goes around the circle. And I'm gonna go ahead and wait until he goes around. This guy, he will basically walk all along the sidewalk, so as long as you skip him, he's fine. Right next to where he is right now, there's a little, a big rock that is separated into, ooh, that was close. Thought he went further in. That is separated into two. If you stand on that rock, or pebble, whatever it is, right where I am now, if you look at that corner, and then if you look at the corner where my mouse is right here, hopefully you can see my mouse, I think you can, and walk directly to that line, see, to this corner right here, you will not pull either of those two groups. Then if you come over here, jump over here and here, just walk along this, sometimes you'll pull this group. It seems completely random because I do this the same way every day. Oh, that's what it is. The groups randomly spawn differently. That little elemental Eternium smuggler guy, if he spawns into the group closest to where I am now, he'll pull. But if he doesn't, and I just pulled that guy, okay. The pat goes pretty far into this room, so back up into this last corner. So you do not pull him. These guys are a pain in the ass because they have quite a bit of health. And I'll hit very hard, but it takes a long time for me to kill them. Then this next room we're in has, I want to say it's like 5 or 6 bowls with the boss right in the middle. You can not worry about any of the pulls and just pull the boss right away. He does, I think there's like 5 little mini bosses, maybe 6. One of them does a fear. I haven't figured out which one because I haven't paid attention enough, but I've never been feared into one of the other pulls. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 pulls in here with the boss. That's 7. I've never been feared into any of the pulls, so I've never worried about it too much. So we're just gonna pull this group. Let's see, how many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count the hunter's pet, that's 6. Just AoE these guys down. Here's the fear. I've never been feared further than a few feet, so you don't really have to worry about that. This fire guy is the really only annoying guy. If you're a paladin, you can use your resistance aura, take just a little bit less damage. But he spawns exploding sheep, and it can take quite a bit of your damage if you're not paying attention. We're just gonna get these guys down. Usually I pull them all together so they all die at once, but today I didn't feel like doing that for some reason. So they're down, this last door opens up, and we're on to the final boss. This guy is... When I first started doing this, I died 5 or 6 times before I realized what I was doing wrong. If you are not paying attention, he can be very tricky, especially for 80. And pull. Get a lot of sight these guys, just AoE him down. As soon as this pull's dead, the boss will start this speech little thing. It's like 30 seconds or something. After that, he becomes active to start attacking him. DPS him down. At 50%, he goes into his second phase where he jumps into the middle of the room and cast gravity lapse, I think it is, or time lapse, something like that. Basically lets you fly around the room. 3 orbs appear, big ass orbs that they follow you around. Just swim away from them. They, if you stand in there too long, they'll kill you. I think it's like a 60-second or a 60-second debuff he puts on you. At 30 seconds, you'll stop swimming, and he will be frozen in place for a little bit. Get around behind him, DPS him. He will continue. He'll jump back into the middle, throw you up again. It's just that way until the boss is dead. When he's in his first phase, if you aren't fast enough, he'll cast Pyroblast, which, unless you have an insane amount of health, it will kill you. I think it does, I think it's like 45 or 50k damage. So if you have anything that can mitigate that damage, use it. Use Pallies, use Bubble or Argent Defender. Mages, Ice Block. You know, any tanking class, use whatever you have, your shield wall or whatever. Warlocks, I don't know if your Blueberry Bubble will help that or not. Cloak of Shadows might work. I don't just use anything you can to mitigate that damage, because it will kill you. Unless you are a super beefy tank, it will kill you. Once again, use Resistance Aura, because he does fire spells and it helps quite a bit. But if you're a DPS class, especially a strictly DPS class, you shouldn't run into any Pyroblast. You have a good like minute to get him down to 50% before he casts his first one, so I've ran into it a few times just because I don't have an insane amount of DPS. He casts, or every once in a while a Phoenix will come out. Make sure you, there's the Phoenix. You don't exactly have to, if you can just AoE him down, that'll be fine. Like I usually let my Hammer of Righteousness and Shield kill him. This fire thing, not sure exactly what it does, because it, I guess it puts this on me. 1800 fire damage per second. I usually just sit through it. So with the Phoenix dead, he goes back into an egg, destroy the egg, or the Phoenix will hatch again. And if the Phoenix is out during the air phase, it could be kind of messy. So I'm going, chances are he's going to cast Pyroblast pretty soon. Because it's been about that time. Yeah, here we go. So he's casting it. Go ahead, throw my bubble on. Absorbed it. And just keep DPS him down. If you're really slow, he'll cast it again, but that should not happen, especially for 80. Oh, great. Okay. He's casting his Gravity Lapse, and another Phoenix is out, so that could cause problems. There you see I'm swimming around. These bubbles are chasing me. I usually spend this time to heal up a little bit. I might throw my shield at him or something. I might go ahead and try getting that Phoenix down, because it's kind of a pain in the ass. And I'm out of mana. No. That's why I carry low-level mana pots. Alright, he's down. Gonna use this time to DPS him a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to that egg, which has already hatched. This is not the smoothest run I've done. Phoenix is down. Those orbs are pissing me off. Okay, let's use Lay on Hands. There we go. Lay on Hands did not work. Oh, shit. Okay. That's why. And I might actually die. No, I'm not gonna die. I'm a Paladin, I refuse to die again. Just... Okay, the egg is finally down. As you can see, if you get a Phoenix during the air phase, it can get quite annoying. Usually I'm not this shitty, but I'm gonna blame it on me making this video and not really concentrating. Okay, now that the Phoenix is not there, what I usually do, sit all the way up top, let the orbs come and get me. Then swim all the way back down to him, just sit there and DPS him for a little bit. Till the orbs get back down. Or you don't have to do it there, you can do it over here, it doesn't really matter. If you actually touch to the ground like you probably saw me do, he'll throw you back up. Like that. Oh, that was bad. Okay, that's probably time to kill this guy. Yeah, he's so close, I'm just gonna deal with the orbs for a little bit while he's dead. And there we go. Sadly, that was a lot more painful than most of my runs. And did I get it? Oh, I did get a Phoenix hatchling. That's pretty cool. Guess it's lucky that I was doing these. Not exactly the mount. I don't really care about pets too much, but at least I got it. I'll show you guys my mounts real quick just because I like to show off. Let's look at my pets first. Let's add this guy to it. So, I've got a decent amount of pets, but I don't really care about pets too much. Although, I do have quite a lot of mounts. So I'm missing 10 to get my 100. And then I'll be good. Alright, this has been MGT. It's a pretty sloppy run, but you guys get the gist of how to solo it pretty easily. Alright, have fun.